Alright, so you want to turn pocket change to big buck. Alright, I got you, bro. In today's video, I'm going to reveal to you the 3 easiest things to flip with no effort. And I'm going to even give y'all specific products that you need to target that are going to sell in no time. Alright, so first, bro, used electronics are sweet. Let me explain. Because see, with used electronics, you usually win because electronics are typically high dollar items, but because you're getting them used, it's gonna be easy for you to get them at a lower rate. On top of that, they always in demand because people are always upgrading their electronics, whether it's their phone, whether it's their platforms, whether it's their consoles. And guess what? It's not always to the newest device. But let's talk about the product that you should be targeting. We talking about the PS4. I bet you didn't know that the PS4 sells more than the PS5 every day right now. And I actually asked myself for a long time, like, bro, why are people still buying PS4s? And the answer is actually simple. The PS5 still today hasn't officially released to where you could walk in any store and get it. It was always released in limited quantity. So it hasn't quite replaced the PS4 just yet. Now, bro, used PS4s are always ideal for flipping. The demand for the older console will never run out. So I'm gonna take you on the computer to find one. All right, so let's talk about where to find PS4s for affordable prices. You can go to places like Craigslist, even local repair shops, things like that, pawn shops. But today I'm gonna be showing y'all these on Marketplace, right? And so I just did a quick search of PS4 in Marketplace, and then this one grabbed my eye, okay? Now this is a PS4, it's obviously a slim, and just like I told y'all, right? He's selling this because he doesn't use it and he's got a PS5, and it might even come with this. This looks like an upgraded controller. So what I'm gonna do is go, would you take 80? And I'm not expecting him to do that, but I want him to come down off of this price a little bit. I'm gonna take y'all somewhere else. Offer up, getting a new one, trying to get this one gone. Why do you want to get a new one? So I would at least ask, does it work? Why are you getting a new? If they say PS5, then boom, same thing. $95, I would definitely take all those stickers off. Here's one for 100. It doesn't have cables or controllers. So what I would do in this case is say, do you mind if I bring my own cables? Test. I would definitely test this one, and I would definitely do, since no cables, can you do? And all this is gonna make sense, right? But just showing y'all places you can go, you can do this exact same thing and get these same kind of deals. So as you heard as well, it's also very important that we're testing these devices, or that we have a confirmation that they do work. So now let's talk about where you're gonna sell, right? The best place to sell these is gonna be on eBay. Now what you're looking at is sold listings, right? And you see why I was trying to get under 100 or just slightly up under 100, because about 150 is about what we can get for the PS4. And if you look at this date, right? Today is June the 9th, June 9th, June 9th, June 9th, June 9th. They threw a random December in here. June 9th, June 9th. What that tells you is that these are flying off the shelf. This is not one seller. So if you get your hands on one of these for a good price, it's gonna fly, it's gonna sell, bro. And I just showed you how to do that. So let me know in the comments if you have specific questions about this. Now some tips I have for you, just one-on-one, bro, is as far as navigating the marketplace period is, bro, you gotta get your negotiation skills up. But I'm gonna go ahead and give you the sauce. You can win most deals, you can get stuff for the price you want if you're ready to pick up cash in hand, right? That's taking hundreds of dollars off of prices for me. So as far as on the seller side, be willing to negotiate on that side. However, have it priced a little bit above your actual hard line that you're willing to take. Like, you know your bottom line. Don't reveal that bottom line and everything will be all right for you. Now you wanna know what sells just as much or more? We talking about women's clothing, used women's clothing. And yes, new still works, but used we're focusing on right here. And we're gonna get even a little bit more specific and talk about branded items. Most things, when they're new, they have a value, and then when they're used, the value is almost cut in half, or it's drastically changed, it's drastically went down, right? That's still the case with used clothes. But just like trucks, if you have knowledge of the car market, used brand name clothing kind of holds its value a little bit better than anything else. And the specific brand that I want you to go out and get is gonna be Harley Davidson women clothes. So Harley Davidson is just one of those iconic brands. It's got a huge fan base, a fan base that's still alive and well and still purchasing clothes online. Now I'm telling you, bro, as long as it is clean and in decent condition, you can get some paper for it. And the cold part about it is I can almost guarantee you that there's some women's Harley Davidson and probably even men's too, but there's some women Harley Davidson at your local thrift store for $2. I found a pair of Harley Davidson women's pants that I was able to, I think I paid $4 for them, and I was able to sell them for $45. Now let's go find Harley Davidson women's clothing, right? We're gonna go Harley Davidson women's shirt. And I think I butchered some words, right? But we see them most of the time, the one with the bling and the bedazzle, or kind of what women would call like, oh, cute, or whatever the case may be. Those are the ones that sell the most, but all this stuff more than likely has value. I'm gonna show you the type of stuff that's selling so that when you see it, when you do hit the flea markets, I don't know if you have Plato's Closet in your city or state, but Plato's Closet is where I found the pants that I was able to sell. But boom, rhinestone beaded shirt, right? This type of stuff is like $2, I promise you, at your local thrift store, and it's probably just sitting there. You see something like this, grab it. It's gonna sell. It's nice. Honestly, anything Harley Davidson, most things Harley Davidson is gonna sell. So where you're gonna sell it, right here on eBay, and then you're gonna go to Mercari, and we're gonna go just type in Harley Davidson, because most of the products on here are gonna be either geared toward women or apparel. So you know, you could sell this kind of stuff on Mercari as well. You can filter by sold on Mercari, and honestly, people are buying stuff for pretty cheap on here too. So we might even be able to even buy some, get some stuff off of here, because I know this stuff is selling for more on eBay. This is a nice vest. Let me see if I can find the Eagle vest. So it's got about the same value over here, but the size does matter. Definitely look like some Stone Cold would wear. All right, so the sauce I'm gonna give you for doing that, when you're in these thrift stores, you're gonna look on the tags of these clothes. They usually have numbers. Punch those numbers into eBay, kind of find out the name, if there's any demand for that set of clothes. 9 times out of 10 it is. Go to eBay, filter sold. That'll let you know just how demand that product is. But I promise you, as long as you look long enough, bro, it's gonna be in there. All right, the next thing you're gonna focus on, if you just wanna flip stuff that's easy, you're gonna focus on used video games. Now, getting used video games and reselling them can be extremely profitable, simply because the way that I'm gonna explain it to you today, you're gonna get them for cheap in a bundle and then individually sell them out. The kicker is they don't even have to be current gen games, right? Just like those PS4s we talked about earlier, they need games to play them on. Now, specifically what I'm talking about is buying lots. Now, what a lot is in this context is weird, because it literally is a lot. But so as I try to find the technical definition, this is just one of those weird words that has a lot of meanings. And then even one of the verb like phrases is divide items into lots for sale at an auction, right? So that's the one, that's the context right there. On eBay, you can get lots and then bust those lots down and then sell the individual titles. Here is one of those lots I'm telling you about, right? And you can literally just find them if you go PS4 game lot. Like, here's a lot that just sold, right? This is a lot of 5. You could probably get $10, $15 for that Madden 18 just because it's got Tom Brady on the cover. You could get $5 for that Madden. You could probably get 5 for the UFC, maybe 10 for Uncharted, who knows for the Rainbow Six. But the point is that you could each one of these titles and sell them individually. And if you think, let's see, Madden Team PS4, the dates, July 9th, July 9th, July 9th, July 8th, right? So just in case you were like, nah, bro, nobody's checking for Madden 18, they for sure do. Here's another lot that I'm scouting, right? It's actually a higher ticket lot. However, it's got some titles on here, bro. It's got the Battlefields, it's got Call of Duty Black Ops, it's got Grand Theft Auto, it's got Far Cry, Fallout, Ops 3 or 4, whichever one it is, Need for Speed, Spider-Man's, bro. Like this lot might have, you might can get, let's see, Call of Duty Black Ops PS4 30, it's $30. See, boom, somebody got 15 bucks for this, somebody got 10. So what you're gonna do to make sure that's foolproof for you, bro, is when you're looking at lots, you're gonna look up titles, right? After you do this for so long, you're actually gonna already know the titles. You're gonna look and say, oh, that's Battlefield 3, or oh, that's Grand Theft Auto 4, or whatever the case may be. And so in that case, then you'll know which ones to buy. Hey, let me ask you something. You wanna make some money? Watch this next video, man. Rico Gang, I love y'all. Let's get it.